This is not the first time that your baby has suffered microaggressions. This is not the first time that they have made her feel inferior because of the color of her skin or because of her hair texture. This is the first time you saw it.
Hey guys, it's your girl Cindy. Welcome back again to another video. How are you all doing? I trust you guys are having a good time today. If you are new here, hi. Thank you so much for clicking to watch this video. So let's talk about the viral video of the white coach who hugged 3 white girls but never hugged the biracial girl that was standing alongside with the white girls. So the internet is in uproar after dance expressions coach Nadia Bouquet hugs 3 white girls and ignores the biracial child named Shania during a competition. People are not finding this funny. They are dragging dance expressions and calling Nadia Bouquet out. Now, the worst thing is this. She is not even showing any remorse. Like, she is not sorry for what she did. Rather, they kicked Shania out of the competition. This is crazy. Simply because Shania's mother confronted them. As a mother, what would you do? Because she was right there. She recorded everything. And of course, she posted the video on social media asking people to lend their voices. Now, I'm going to show you this video. And of course, I'm going to show you reaction videos from people. Like I said, people are not having this. We can't do this in 2025. For goodness sake, she can't change the color of her skin. Oh my gosh. Check this video out.
That was rude.
Okay, I had to cut that video right there. I just wanted y'all to see this video. How do y'all see this? Like, she did that on purpose. Because if she had forgotten, like, let's just say, okay, that was a mistake, she could have gone back and hugged the girl. For goodness sake, she is your student. I am beginning to think that this is what they do all along. This is not the first time, because if she can do this in the presence of the parents that were seated watching their kids, I tell you, she has been doing this. Anyways, guys, let's just see reaction videos from people. And of course, I'm going to show you some screenshots of comments. People are not having this. Check these videos out.
Nadia Boucher, why did you run yourself up on that stage and hug all them kids but one? You had that one little baby that tried to give you a hug and almost failed trying to give you a hug, and you ignored her. I know you seen her. She was right there with the rest of the kids. Ain't no way you gonna hug 5 other children and you got one standing there. We're not having that. You better come out and you better give her a hug. It's deeper than a hug. It's not about the hug. It's who you are. It's your character as a dance teacher. You should not be around children if you're going to exclude children because of what they look like. Because we all know what you did. And what you did was wrong. And you owe her and her family an apology. You owe everybody an apology because you was wrong for that. And we're not having that. So go run up there and apologize like you ran up there to hug them other kids. And you know you felt her touch you. And if not, you will feel me touch you.
How dare you do that to a baby? How dare you? Do y'all know how fast I would have been on that stage? How dare you do that to that baby? Oh, I'm hot. So I did some digging on Miss Nadia. Now keep in mind, when you Google Nadia, her profile's gonna come up, right? Oh, but you deactivated the Instagram. Okay. So I'll go back and Google Nadia Boucher Dance Expressions. The book page pops up, right? Dance Expressions deactivated their Facebook page. And although you can deactivate a Facebook page, you're never going to deactivate your actual website. But before we get there, I pulled up This dance expressions, right? They said, look, baby, I see this viral video. We in Texas. They in Connecticut. Thank you for telling me that, because this confirmed the actual website and the location of this business. And let's meet the talent. This is Phyllis Boucher. Don't know her. Are you the mama or the sister of Nadia Boucher? We don't know. This is Nadia Boucher. This is Dance Expressions of Connecticut. You all, what that say? SPED teacher, what that mean? She's a special education teacher. No, y'all, for real, she's a special education teacher. And my concern is that you're doing this to a verbal child who can speak. What are you doing to children who cannot speak? Huh? Quickly. And Nadia, baby, you lucky I'm smart. I'm not gonna put where you work, because ain't nobody finna litigate me. But you got your school district and your school got some explaining to do to all of them children's parents. Come join us and dance. No, Dance Expressions of Connecticut. This is violence. And when we talk about white women being violent, you like literally look at her. Nadia Boucher, as if she didn't just do something extremely violent to a baby. And then to act like you don't even want to touch her, I can't imagine what she was going through behind the scenes. I'm going to say it like this. Please stop subjecting your mixed and black kids to this. Please stop putting them in things where they are surrounded by people who do not look like. That baby has so much more emotional control than I would have even as a mother. And to expect our children to have that high level of emotional control when faced with such bigotry is just, I can't wrap my head around it. I can't wrap my head around this. If you are going to have a child with a black person, it is your job to not subject your child to your own demographics bigotry. If you are going to lay down with a black individual, it is your job as the non-black individual to ensure that you protect your child from your demographics bigotry. And if you are a black person procreating and having children with someone that is not black, it is your job to protect your child from the demographic that you slept with, from their bigotry. It is y'all's job as parents to protect your children, and it is the jobs of these administrations, of these institutions, to protect these babies from teachers like this so that this does not happen. And unfortunately, because it's systematically set up this way, this is never going to stop. So what are you going to do to protect your children is the question that I have. What are you going to do to protect your phenotypically black children? What? And as a content creator who talks about racial issues and blackness and being proud of being black, I get so many nasty comments that y'all don't see because they're either filtered out and I delete them and I block. But I get so many nasty comments. And a lot of those comments talk about you reaching. I guarantee you people going to think that I said that me being irate about this is reaching. That y'all going to really think that this is not violence. Y'all going to really think that white women don't do this to black children and to black people all the time and that they're not violent. This is violence. And I'm not posting this video to be bashful towards them.
I'm going to need Dance Expression Studio to explain why their teacher purposely did not hug the biracial girl that was standing on stage with the rest of the dance crew. So let me just back up. There was this teacher who her 4 students had done a dance and the announcer asked, hey, so who's your teacher? Bring her on stage. They pointed her out and said, oh, she's over there. So the teacher comes on stage, right? There are 4 kids and they're all standing in a line, okay? And at the end of the line is this beautiful, cute little biracial girl. And so the teacher comes on stage, right? She goes in to hug the kids and she only hugs the 3 white kids. The biracial girl is on the end. She goes in for the hug and nearly falls over because the teacher didn't hug her. She hugged the other 3 children simultaneously and left the black girl out. And you could hear in the audience them saying, "Aw," as if to say, like, why did she not hug the girl on the end? Like, what the hell? If you haven't seen that video to know what I'm talking about, go watch it and you'll understand why it's freaking infuriating. Like, that is the meanest thing I've seen in a long time. That was so mean. I feel so bad for that little girl. And then for the mom to come out and say, oh, I brought it up as soon as we were backstage, and my 2 daughters got kicked out of the dance studio. She also said the studio released a statement as if to blame her, the mom, for what happened. I would like for this teacher to explain herself. I want to hear how are you going to explain what you did to that little girl? Hey, just wanted to give a little update on that whole dance expression studio situation where the teacher went and hugged the 3 white kids and left out the little mixed girl named Shania. So someone who apparently knows the teacher, Nadia, decided to comment on my post, leaving 3 paragraphs of comments saying like, oh, I know the teacher personally. It was an accident. The whole thing was an accident. Didn't even really explain how it was an accident, but was just like trying to defend the teacher. So I asked her, please explain to me, number 1, how that was an accident. And also explain to me why this teacher is not explaining this herself. Why is she apparently sending other people like you to do the explaining for her? That doesn't make any sense. She's a grown woman. She should be able to speak for herself. What the girl responded with was, well, you try hugging multiple kids at the same time on a stage where there's all these lights and so many things going on, and how is that an excuse? She could see all 4 kids standing on stage, right? She knew all 4 kids were, she's the dance teacher. She knew who was in the dance. She has eyes. She can see all 4 kids were standing on stage. And how was she able to simultaneously hug 3 kids with no problem, no matter what was going on behind her, but just so happened to leave out the mixed girl, the only other kid standing on the freaking stage? That's not an excuse. That doesn't make it an accident. If that's the excuse that y'all have, that is the worst excuse that I've ever heard of. Lo and behold, though, this lady, I woke up to her comments being deleted. So she deleted all her comments. So once again, I'm asking the teacher, Nadia, to explain herself. Don't send your friends or anybody that knows you to explain for you, because that, all the respect that anybody could have had for you is probably already lost after that situation, but especially now that you don't even have the balls to come out here and explain why you did that. Probably because there is no explanation, right? Probably because you did do it on purpose, right? But I need you to explain.
Was tagged in this post, and I want to preface this by saying that it is Shania's mother who uploaded this to social media. So, okay, I just want to let you know, Mel, this is not the first time that your baby has suffered microaggressions. This is not the first time that they have made her feel inferior because of the color of her skin or because of her hair texture. This is the first time you saw it. And baby, I hate it when people get on this app acting like they just know everything. Like, since you got your motherfucking degree type shit. But baby, I've been black all 32 years of my goddamn life. I realized that it was because of the color of my skin when I was in elementary school. And the fact that you already brought your concerns to them and they're acting like they did nothing wrong, that tells me there ain't enough black people on staff. We'll call them and cuss them out for you. We'll do whatever you want us to. But you need to take your child out of this institution and put her around people who look like her, who act like her, who will advocate for her.
As a studio owner, I can't tell you how hard that was to watch. How disappointing that is. How appalling that is. And then to find out in the comments section that studio let that family go. No, they didn't address it with the teacher or the choreographer. They let that family go. Expressions, I'm here to tell you as a studio owner, I will never respect you. I will never respect you and your teachers. And to any other studio owners, from the way we ask kids to style their hair, to the color of the tights they wear, to the color of the shoes we pick, start doing better. Start doing better. Because every kid deserves to feel loved, special, and they deserve to feel like their studio is a safe place, a second home even. And I read the comment section. It was really hard to read as a studio owner, but I'm not surprised. I am not surprised that there are so many people that don't want to share spaces with us. Because so many of you out there make it seem so hard to just care about kids or people. We are dancers second. We are humans first. We get to share dance together, and that's special. But some of you don't deserve to be studio owners or dance teachers. Do better.
This is absolutely disgraceful. And this is just one of the reasons why we don't send our children round to sleepovers. I bet you that's that little girl's first experience of what racism truly feels like, even though she's biracial. She will remember that moment and it will stick with her for the rest of her life. This ain't the first time this foolishness has happened. Do you guys remember in 2023, the gymnastics competition where the little black girl didn't get a medal? All the little white girls got their medals apart from the black girl. It was in Ireland. Do you remember the uproar about that? This happens every couple of years. Because racism still rears its ugly head and children are not exempt from that. Some white people don't look at our children like they're children. They look at them like they're criminals. They look at them like they're adults. Our children don't get the benefit of the doubt if they do something wrong or if they come up short. They give them zero grace. Zero. In this instance, the little girl didn't do nothing wrong. All she wanted was a hug, to be included, and you couldn't even give her that. We do not trust you with our children, and for good reason, because you do shit like this. This just shows us that you will never protect our kids. You will never speak up in defense of them. You will never see them as just children. And this is why we don't send them certain places with certain people, because we don't know if they're coming back. I've said it before and I'll say it again. The only people who can fix racism around here is white people. When you burn out the hatred out of your heart, when you burn out the prejudice out of your mindset, when you share power and equality, maybe, just maybe, we will see a different society. But right now, that will never happen. So we move accordingly. And to Shania and her mum, big up yourselves. And to Shania, you are beautiful, you are amazing, and you will live a great life. And things like this, don't let it hold you back. Auntie Elaine loves you.
So I took some screenshots of comments randomly so you guys can see other people's opinion. Now, on your screen are some of these comments. You can please pause to read. So I managed to find Shania's mother's page on TikTok. I'm going to tag her below in the comments. You can please check her out if you want to. Now, she did an update saying that Dance Expressions sent some emails to her workplace, basically trying to get her fired. Now, the allegations, what they said was that Shania's mother is harassing the coach and other teachers, basically. Now, here is a screenshot of the email they sent to her workplace. You can please pause to read. Now, the caption she put up, she says, some of you have been asking for an update. Studio has yet to release an apology. Local news channels have been to the studio and the owner ran inside. People are sending letters to my job to try to get me in trouble. I'm still not silent. Now, why are they finding it difficult to apologize? They were caught on camera. So why are they trying to deny the fact that what they did is wrong? Honestly, guys, it breaks my heart seeing Shania trying to get a hug from the coach, like trying to get a hug from her teacher who never even looked at her. Just imagine how that little girl feels seeing her teacher hugging her friends, hugging the other kids that were standing right beside her. But she never got any. Like, the teacher never hugged her. Just imagine how she felt at that moment. And some people were defending her and still defending her in the comment section. You think Shania is gonna forget that moment? Is that what you think? She did it on purpose. She did it on purpose. Like I said, she could have gone back and hugged Shania, but she never did. Now that tells you everything you need to know. This is totally unacceptable. Anyways, you guys, let me know what you all think in the comment section, and thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to like this video, share, comment, and of course, come back for another one. I'm gonna see you all in my next video. You all have a lovely day. Bye.